Hey guys, remember how I said we're not going to be able to do 500 prisoners in the cell? Ah, screw that. We're going to get 500 prisoners in this cell. It's, what's that, like 300 more? The smart thing to do for this is, though, we're going to need some extra money. First of all, we need to require small cells. That sounds like a good idea. Costs us a whole bunch of money to research, 10,000. But it's a good thing to have. And we should really look into offshore tax haven because, yeah, you will save a total of 3,000 taxes per 10,000 of daily profit. That's going to bring our daily tax rate up, but it's 50 grand, which we could get if we increase. Oh, I can't increase it more than that. I did increase it. Never mind. I'm going to shut up. And we're going to get offshore tax haven researched and land expansion, which we're going to do afterwards. Other than that, I think we have death row, which I also would love to have, and execution liability and legal defense. Yeah, we don't need that right now. So, brings our daily cash flow down. I said we would want to like improve things here and there. I'm still certain that we're gonna improve things, but for now, let's have a quick look at our prisoners and see how they're holding up with the situation. In terms of food, we're okay. If we would build another prison block, like let's say we build, first of all, we're going to extend the beds in this room. We're going to add plenty of beds to this. Bunk beds. We're going to see, well, how does feeding go? 65%. We have enough meals, but it doesn't seem that the prisoners are fed. Nope. Seems that there's plenty of prisoners that are not fed. Well, life's hard and unfair. Again, that's something to figure out later. In the meantime, we're going to add a few extra bunk beds to our dormitory here, the big cell we built recently. Sure, I'm certain this is not going to lead to any problems. I might be drunk with power at this point. Oh, I most certainly are. I most certainly are. Oh, insufficient funds to build all of these beds. Well then, another bank loan it shall be. Yeah, I'm not doing myself a favor with all of these loans. Oh god, danger levels are high. 70 gang members are furious. Did we punish one of our prisoners again? It looks like it. 2 deaths. Well, killed by guard with baton. Well, yeah, he's pissed off. Yeah, staff morale is pretty low, I would say. Feed all prisoners. 1%. Why is that still up here? Is there a feeding time right now? Oh god, 3 deaths today. Yeah, things are becoming more and more unstable as time progresses. I'm not surprised. Alright, so we got plenty of new beds. Our prisoner capacity is up to 217. That can't be right. Something's off. Maybe there's only so many you can put into one prison. Oh boy, what happened here? Oh god, okay. We're not seeing what's going on. Why is guard required to operate monitor? Why is there no guard in here? Oh boy. Could we please have a look at what's going on? Skill fighter gang member. Punish. How about we bring you 24 hours of solitary? And we're gonna deploy some guards. Yeah, it's safe to say that we're gonna have to invest in some more armed guards. That means we're gonna need some more lockers. Oh, we're gonna build a cell within a cell. Cellception. And we're gonna need a toilet in here. One will do. Showers for the others, not for the people in this cell. And I wonder if that affects the amount of people we can have in here, because it seems that the dormitory is limited to a certain amount of people in here. At least that would be my best bet. So now if we make our own dormitory here, requires toilet. Well, we're working on it. And we're back to 209. Ha! Well, I'd imagine it'd be more, but I must be wrong. Why is this so dark here? Why do we not see what's going on? Is it just because there's no light? Yeah, it seems that there's no light overhead. No idea why that is. Anyways, since we have 200 and... how many? 209 slots. I'm gonna ramp that up to 209 as well. And dismantling these actually does not reduce the amount of bunk beds we can have. So, of prisoners we can have. So, there's definitely something wrong here. And I'm not sure why. Alright, dismantling the beds in this dormitory on the other hand reduce the amount of people I can have in this prison. So I'm gonna put the bunk beds in here and see if that brings up the number. Just experimenting a little bit because I'm not entirely sure what's going on with the dormitories. There might be a maximum number that I'm missing. Oh, the bigger the dormitory, the more prisoners it can house. Okay, I understand. I guess it has to do with the size of the actual room. And since this is fairly limited, we can't make any use of this. So how about we make this room a little bit bigger? Doesn't need to be much bigger. Just... Wait, what is happening? Uh-oh. Shit. I think we are in legal trouble, guys. My favorite thing. The chief. Our staff have become unhappy with their working conditions in the prison and have threatened to go on strike if they don't get a 50% pay raise. Oh, Jesus. Oh boy. 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 All right, policy. Pay raise. Jesus. I'm giving them 10. I need to make these guys happier. 50%. I can't afford that, guys. This is gonna break my neck. Well, first of all, decrease the bank loan a little bit. That's probably a good plan in the first place. Sure. Long-term investment. Sure, sounds good. All right, let's bring up the pay a little bit, I guess. That's what you get for not being smart. 5 hours remaining to do that. And here we go. They got 50% more. I hope you're happy, you leeches. That's what you are. Minus 6,000 a day. Oh boy, yep. Staff wages, 4,000. Guard wages, 12,000. Workman wages, administrator wages. Not happy at all. Okay, so I gotta make these guys, like, happier. Maybe with another staff room that they could go in and higher rates. The policy, we have the 20%. How about we do 30% staff taking a break, and then hope we can eventually reduce that once they're happy. Their morale, you know, low as fuck as of right now. I forgot where. Do you see the total staff? There it is. 39 and increasing. Staff are well paid. Well, about that. It's time for another staff room. Okay, so... Oh, this is not surrounded by walls and doors anymore. Makes sense. Alright, we're increasing the dormitory size. And I guess that didn't change anything. 223. It is more people, but that won't do. That will not do. I think there must be a maximum size that these dormitories can be. Oh boy, who got killed? The parole officer got murdered by the prisoner. I thought we had guards here, but no, guards aren't working. I applied myself into a lot of trouble, guys. Oh boy, everything is ruined. Everything is ruined. Policies, let's have a quick look at finances. Valuation. So, we have def in the past 24 hours, 300,000, bringing our total value with the bank loans and whatnot and the starting grant to nothing. Nothing at all. My prison is worth nothing. This is the time where you should take your golden parachute and leave the mess behind and say, okay, we're gonna try again. So, ooh, early release prisoner award. Yay! That's at least a good thing. That's at least a good thing. What we're going to do, first of all, we're gonna take in a few more prisoners. I see no reason why we shouldn't. Let's bring in, you know, the maximum security ones. Sure. All available. Bring them in. 46. Sounds fine to me. Not a problem. Here's what we're going to do. We're gonna sell this prison. How are we going to sell this prison? Well, we are going to hire a bunch of more armed guards once we get our peeps in, and we're gonna suppress pretty much everyone. We're gonna put everything on bang up and try to hold this for 24 hours. So we can say, well, there haven't been any deaths in the last 24 hours. I don't know what you're referring to. And see how long we can keep this going. This prison is going downhill. We might as well embrace it. By the way, in the meantime, can you guys just go in there real quick so I have some visuals? And we're gonna sell all of this stuff because that's a lot of money just laying around. Not sure why this doesn't get sold automatically, but yep. Here you go. Fantastic. Extra cash monies. We should probably decrease our loan a little bit. We're gonna get a big chunk of money, 46,000 tomorrow. Yeah, armed patrols. So this is what we have. I think it's important to, well, increase that number by a good chunk. Let's do just, you know, at any time, just bring the armed guards in. Definitely have one wandering around in this dormitory, if that's possible. And I hope we're gonna get offshore tax haven soon. It's about damn time. How many taxes are we paying for that matter? Not sure. It doesn't tell taxes. We're gonna see soon. All right, we're gonna increase the parole cutoff also to, let's say 30%. Let's go, you know, a little bit more generous. That's the word I was looking for. Oh boy, oh boy. 14 gang members are furious because their boss is captured. Who is it? Who is it? You know what? I don't need to know. At this time, we're just going to try to save our bacon. Oh, we got a very angry prisoner over there. Time to hire an armed guard. Excellent. Problem solved. Somewhat. You know what? Let's take the medium prisoners as well. And the low ones. Why not? We just gotta survive for a single day, that's all. So... oh boy. Oh boy. As you can see, the series is nearing its end. In roughly 2.5 hours it is. I mean, 2.5 in-game hours. The beginning of the end is near. We're gonna have 184 prisoners arriving in our prison, which is gonna give us immediately $105,000 to work with, which means we're gonna hire a bunch more armed guards as soon as that happens. Probably should get a few lockers as well, so we can maybe even hire a few more. Oh boy, the time has come. Oh boy. And padam! 105 prisoner intake, 105,000. And I can hire another armed guard. Okay, I hope this will work out. I doubt it will. We're also gonna hire a bunch of extra guards. And basically, we're just gonna hope for the best. Because remember, we're just going to have no deaths in the past 24 hours. Oh yeah, there they come. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is gonna take a while to take all of these into the holding cells. Oh wow. Let's have a look at all these Alpine Mafu. You can tell who got a special pack with their faces in the game. I think there's another one in here that I've seen. Yeah, Wendt. Beautiful. Connie Wendt. And maybe, you know what, the parole cutoff, let's bring that to 60%. Let's make sure we get more people out of here, which means we're also gonna add a whole extra bunch of parole hearings, hopefully. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well, I don't have to worry too much about them because they're just suppressed. They're not gonna try to run away. They're just gonna wait until they, well, are assigned to their cells. We have 308 prisoners right now. Oh yeah, they're still coming. They're still putting them out here. Oh god. What have I done? What have I done? The best possible thing. The best possible thing. Oh, corporation taxes is the one that was pricey. Understood. That is now low now that we have researched the offshore tax haven. That's probably why my income went up a little bit to right now 18,000. I mean, I guess it also has to do with all the prisoners that are waiting to be processed right now. Oh yes, Chief, what's the problem? One of the spiritual leaders we bring in our religious programs has been riling up the inmates with all kinds of hateful speech. They've been fired, but the prisoners will take some time to cool down. Oh boy. Well, you know what time it is? It's time for a shakedown. And a bang up. Everyone go back to their cells. I'm done. No food for you tonight. Oh god, look at all the contraband we found. Jail keys. 8 jail keys. Not one jail key somewhere, a whole whopping 8. We're probably also gonna find tunnels and such. Alright, time to turn off Bang Up because it's sleep time anyway, so they might as well hang out in their cells while we search for them. Yeah, you're not gonna get a good night's rest, that I can promise you. Well, it doesn't look like we found a tunnel so far. That's good news, I want to say. And yeah, you guys just wait out here, don't worry. I'm not entirely sure what happens with these prisoners out here. If they're just, you know, waiting. Alright, that was a pretty good shakedown. I think we're good. We don't need to do more of that. Oh yes, I think they're peeing all over the floor because, you know, they haven't been inside yet. Okay, our prisoner capacity is at 223. Obviously, we want to bring that capacity up to have a more expensive prison, more or less. So, under planning, actually under quick build, we're going to go and build basic cells. Or a shared cell. That looks good. 4 per prisoner. And so we're going to be slowly building those up. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yep. They're very angry. They're furious. They're very, very furious. Oh, what am I seeing? Oh, one is dead. God damn it. Okay. That was to be expected. Alright, Bang Up. Shake down. Alright. Everyone go back. Go back to your cells. Oh god, 3 deaths today. Damn it, shit is going down. Shit is so going down now. Oh, I missed my window of opportunity. Wait, who's shooting? Who the fuck is shooting right now? I hope nobody. Everyone go back into their respective cells. Everyone go back. Okay, we need 24 hours. That's all we need. Okay, we have a little bit of extra cash, so we're going to be hiring some extra guards everywhere. And we're also going to throw... Oh, maximum hired armed guards because... Ah, right, still need to be built. Yeah, we're definitely going to need a few more armed patrols. That is certain. So, since we're currently in lockdown mode, or in bang up mode, whatever you want to call it, we don't have prisoners walking for the hallways and whatnot. We just have them in their respective cells. So, what we shall do is deploy our armed guards this way. Same thing over here in the canteens. Not really necessary. We need our armed guards in the prisons, in the individual cells. Alright, 383 prisoners are suppressed. Excellent. Excellent. That is what we like to see. Alright, we can turn off the shakedown. I feel that's, at this point, rather unnecessary. And, yeah, still quite full over there. Alright, hired a few extra armed guards just to be on the safe side. And the only thing we need to do is we need to not have any deaths in 24 hours, which I feel should be possible. If we're good enough with the armed guards, that is. Alright, I feel we should have another armed guard roaming around in this dormitory. And definitely one in this dormitory as well. 3 prisoners say they are well treated. 4! Who are these 4 magical people that are super happy right now? Is it because you're in the holding cell? Oh yeah, good call. Let's put an armed guard in the holding cell because it's gonna get a really not nice in there in the future. It's the best term I can come up with for that. Alright, it seems that the danger level is increasing again. You can only keep them locked up for so long before they lose their goddamn minds. 363 prisoners have serious complaints. Yeah, having a look at the needs section, there is definitely a problem with food and pretty much everything else. My bad. Yeah, this is fine. I see nothing wrong with this. Oh boy, okay. They're not lasting a whole lot. My biggest question is, can we leave this prison, sell this prison before? Oh, you can't. Failed, no recent deaths. Oh, okay. Oh boy. Okay, they're angry. Why are you so angry? Why are you so angry? I have an idea. Oh boy. Yep, 1 death. Oh no. They're breaking out. Oh no. Oh, nay. You know what, just, how about we roll with it? Free fire! Oh boy, yep. Well, people are dying left and right. I got an achievement, spare the rod. And we took care of it. All right, maybe bang up wasn't the smartest thing to go because I'm hearing sad music. Well, I assume bang up wasn't the smartest way and lockdown at the same time wasn't the smartest thing to do. Who would have thought? Oh, we got a few dead people here. That's the best we can say. There's certainly no way to sell this right now. Oh boy, 15 deaths. Yep, that'll do that. So we have 430 of 241 prisoners in our prison, which is a little bit over capacity. I'll admit it. I'll be the first one to admit it's a little bit over capacity. Looks like we have a bunch of people awaiting solitary treatment. We have a lot of angry gang members, which is a big issue. How about you guys calm down there for a little bit? I'm just gonna bring my guards in, just to, you know, like this guy. What about this guy? Chris, abandon all hope, delay. Well, Chris, well, time to put you into permanent lockdown. Yep, and sounds there's a little bit of a fight going on, a little tussle. As long as nobody dies, I'll be a happy camper. What we can do, you know, to keep the peace is hire a riot police and paramedics right now. I mean, it's $100, it's not too much. And we're also gonna hire our paramedics to run around and heal, you know, anyone who got injured. All right, 418 prisoners are suppressed. That's what I like to see. And I see nothing wrong with having a few extra people help us out in our prison. You know, no reason not to take advantage of that. Oh, look at all the number plates that are being made, and I think we got a grant because of that, because we sold more than 30. Something like this. Anyway, time to sell some objects here. Ooh, 9,000 early release prisoner award. Oh, excellent. Excellent. Well, what about parole cutoff? Everyone who goes into the parole now gets out. Everyone gets out. We're gonna have people, we're gonna have a higher reoffending rate. I don't know if that goes into evaluation. I don't think that goes into the evaluation. But it hurts something. I just don't remember what it is. I think this serves as an excellent example why for-profit prisons are not a good idea. They're a horrible idea. Oh yeah, there's the nice rewards. 12,000 early prisoner release. Excellent. It's time to decrease our bank loans. Oh shit! What are you talking about? 51 escapes today? Oh my god! Holy shit! Oh no! 51. Shakedown. Oh boy, 51 escapes. That's a lot of prisoners going missing. Well, at this rate, we're not gonna be able to sell our prison at all. Oh boy. Yep, there it is. It went all the way from the shared cell. That's why we had so many escapees. They all came out from the shared cell. God damn it. Well, we're gonna have to try to pull off another day without any incidents. Let's hope we can pull it off. Let's see. Alright, the shakedown is taken care of, and it looks like we have no other tunnel. I mean, that one tunnel was definitely more than enough. Oh, god damn it. Oh no! Our legendary prisoners killing left and right. This is a problem. Alright. I'm gonna turn free fire on because, you know, we already have some deaths. Might as well. Might as well. Yeah, we're not gonna fuss around. We're gonna send in all of our armed guards that we have. Take care of him. Don't go so close. Alright, cool. He's injured. Sadly not dead. Yay, we paid back our bank loan for what it's worth. Not that this is looking too good as of right now. The chief. Oh, what do you got now? A recent high-profile gang case has implicated one of our mini-security prisoners as a high-ranking gang leader. They've remained under the radar, but now everyone knows who they are. Well, oh shit. The CEO. Oh, please no. We have a PR disaster brewing here. Far too many prisoners have escaped recently, and it's your fault. Lock this place down and make sure nobody else escapes, otherwise the press will expect your head on a platter. Oh boy. Okay, security disaster. We have to wait another 23 hours. You know what? That's fine. We can handle it. Talking about that, it's probably a good idea to add some guards on the outer parameters. Just in case, you know? Just in goddamn case. Well, as long as we keep our eyes open, we should be fine. We clearly do not have a parameter wall as of right now. How much can we afford? Looks like we might be able to actually throw a good chunk of money at the problem here. Sure, we might as well build the parameter wall. It's gonna bring the valuation of the prison up and it might help us out a little bit here and there. God damn it, another death. What happened? What happened? Two today. Okay, there was a little bit of fighting going on. Clearly, our prisoners are not suppressed enough. Clearly. Alright, I do not like how angry everybody is. Boy. So, what I'm trying to do now, I don't know if I can actually avoid all the deaths. The 6 deaths in the last 24 hours, but I have to lock down the prison and make sure nobody dies. Once we are able to have an incident-free time frame of 24 hours, we can sell our prison. So I think it's time to do a bang up and then a lockdown. Right, everyone go back to their cells. Everyone goes back to their respective cells, please. And now we're gonna do a shakedown. Basically letting our guards run around free. Roaming around free. Hopefully additionally suppressing or at least threatening them. Yes, it makes them unhappy. But as long as we can keep them occupied and in their cells and without dangerous weapons around, I'll be a happy camper. By the way, where's our maximum security prisoner? Our Supermax guy? It's, is he released? Nope, he's still here and he's in solitary. Oh, that's why. And I can't do much about that. That's just how things are right now. Alright, time to build the rest of the wall. Might as well. The parameter wall nearly complete. If we can keep these guys suppressed for a few more hours without any deaths happening, I'll be the happiest camper of them all. Okay, you look really unhappy there. Oh no, we had a few more deaths. Our goddamn... this guy. Literally the worst. Well, I felt the best way to deal with our legendary prisoner here is right now just to put a wall there and, you know, wall him in. Ah well, never a good time. Alright, I figured out one, you know, way to maybe solve my problem with keeping everybody suppressed, and the idea is basically to put everyone in the holding cell. Everyone is in the holding cell. Which is probably not gonna go well. Yeah, it's a little bit full in here. Things are going a little bit out of hand, but you know, what can you do? What can you do? I tried my best. This is clearly the only and best way possible. As long as nobody dies, I'm fairly happy. The problem is just, you know, legendary prisoners deciding to kick everyone's butt and kill them with just, like, looking at them, for the most part. I'm fairly certain our, gang leader over there is gonna be fairly upset. We're just waiting for the deaths to pass, which should be in the morning sometime. So, oh god, they're angry. Fighting has happened. Fighting is starting. Oh god, we're ruined. Everything's ruined. Alright, all the guards, get in there. Try to suppress them. All the riot police in there. I don't even know if you can suppress them long enough or good enough like this. It's so full that everyone is just pushing everyone around. This is like physically not possible. There's so much, it's so dense, it's gonna form a black hole and suck everyone in. God, if they would all escape now, that would be hilarious. Oh, we're so close. We are so close. Just keep them occupied long enough. Everyone go in. Everyone in there. This is the worst thing ever. What have I done? What have I done? Well, I have removed all cells and basically made them bring them all in. And as long as I don't have a death, I'm fine. You know, we could do a shakedown while we're at it. Yeah, oh god, the flashing. Just try to find any weapon that could kill him. God, how are you even gonna search someone with like 400 people in a little room like that? I mean, I'm certain I just broke pretty much every rule in the Geneva Conventions here. This is bad, guys. This is really bad. Yay! Alright, whew. One whole day without incidents, but we're not done yet because now that this is taken care of, it's time to put the cells back, or at least, you know, the dormitories. This way we're gonna bring our value up, and I mean, the poor person who buys this prison. Yeah, there haven't been any deaths. None within the last 24 hours. Yeah, right, it's amazing, and it houses that many prisoners. What? No, absolutely no problem. They get along just great. Just great. Oh, don't worry about it. This is all intentional. This is all correct. All right, that prison now is saved. Exactly in its state. So we're gonna be able to sell this for 460,000. That is exactly what we will sell it for once we start our new prison. Yes, we're gonna continue the series, or actually start a new series, but this time with $460,000 in the bank when we start. And I would like to know from you what you would like to see me do, like some sort of challenge or some sort of restriction. Maybe make the most luxurious prison you can, or just try to build only one holding cell. I don't know. You guys come up with an idea that I will use. And we have some starting capital, 460,000. Not cheated, very important. And now, we're gonna do a fun thing now. We're gonna do a really fun thing. Okay, we're gonna do a really disturbing, insane thing. You know what? I need that fire engine. You might be wondering why. Why would you want this? Well, I'll show you exactly why. See this generator? Let's aim him manually. Oh right, you have to go inside. My bad. Just aim him manually. What's the worst that could happen if you spray this with water? Oh boy, it's a fire. Oh boy, it's a fire. How inconvenient. How about you go home? No, we don't need you. We don't need you, fireman. And yeah, we're just going to together enjoy the burning of our prison. And it looks like the fire doesn't give a damn. Fire's just gonna be there. Well, since the other fire doesn't really, you know, spread as we would like to see it, I do hope we have a little bit more luck with this one. What is it with all of these fires simply not spreading anywhere? Well, that looks like it would work. Ah, yes. You just, you know, had to build those generators a little bit closer to where things were actually happening. Well, now it looks that things are finally spreading. I think it's always a good idea to end a series on, you know, a high note. On something that leaves you with a good feeling in your heart. Just something you can think about later and think like, that was very pleasant. For example, the death of roughly 150 people so far. Ah yes, doesn't that make you just feel warm inside? Warm and fuzzy? Anyway guys, we're gonna continue the series with a fresh new prison with $460,000. And I hope you guys are gonna join me for, well, whatever that's gonna be. Again, leave your ideas in the comments below. I would love to hear your thoughts. And thanks so much for watching. I'm Weasel, I'm out, and I hope to see you around. Bye bye!